Hey, what's going on, guys? So we'll be taking a look at this external power bank from a company called Bolden, or Bolden Design, as you can see on this little paper here that comes included with it. This is a 2200 mAh power bank, but be warned, the Amazon listing says 2600. However, when you actually get the product, it says 2200, so there's some misinformation there, already not a good start. And then when you get the item, it comes in this little bag, so rather than a box or something like a lot of things come in, it's just in this pretty cheap little bag. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing because it comes packaging well, it's not broken or anything, but I don't know, I just kind of like boxes, and so this little bag is just kind of, you open it and then you dispose it. However, if you're not going to be traveling with this or something, you won't need a box, but if you wanted to carry it in a little plastic bag, it's not a very good plastic bag. It doesn't even include a carrying case or anything. Like, I would normally use something that doesn't come with a carrying case. I would carry it around in the box, like when I'm traveling and things like that, but this one doesn't come with a carrying case or a box, so you're pretty much on your own, or you have to use your own little box or bag if you want to travel with this product. The Amazon listing also says that this is a white version, which I have here, but I've seen some other reviews on this that say it comes in many different colors. Like, as you can see, this is the black version. I couldn't find the black version on Amazon, so there's just a white or black version, which you apparently get randomly. However, in the pictures for this item, there's actually a green one as well, so I think it's just kind of random which color you get. So if you order the white one, you could get white, black, or neon green. Another thing that's kind of not so great. So far, not so good. Just, you know, normally you want some reliability when you're looking at a product to buy. I mean, it says this is 2200 milliamp hour, but the Amazon listing says 2600, and the Amazon listing has different colors than what you get. It says white, it comes in white or black according to this picture, and on the Amazon picture it's neon green. So really, you don't get to know which one you're getting exactly. However, I'm pretty sure the 2200 milliamp hour is solid because that's what this says, and that's about what I got out of it, so I would just go with that. You could actually pretty easily take this apart and find out, but I don't know why you would want to do that. So anyway, these are of course the three things that we get in the box, or the bag rather, sorry. We get a pretty Apple-like USB to wall adapter. However, this one is much cheaper. The Apple one feels premium, it's pretty heavy, and the back is a kind of quality plastic, and the Apple one is pretty glossy on the side as well, I guess, but this one is just definitely much cheaper. You can just feel if it's really light, and it just feels like these would bend pretty easily, and this back piece is just kind of a scratchy plastic that really doesn't feel very good. It's definitely not the same premium feel that you get on an Apple one. It looks like an Apple one, but if you feel it, you instantly notice that it's much cheaper and not nearly as well made. However, that is an Apple one, which you'd expect super high quality things, and this is a $12 power bank, which technically you could just be buying the power bank, so this is additional anyway, so you really shouldn't be comparing it to a pretty expensive one from Apple. Other than the USB to wall adapter, we also get a micro USB charging cable for either charging your micro USB phones, or you can charge this power bank using this power cable, which is kind of what it's meant for. But if you have a Android phone, then you can just kind of take this one cable around because it can charge both the power bank and your phone. Unfortunately, when you are charging your phone, there's not any LED indicators or anything, so you don't get to know the progress of charging your phone. I mean, it will of course show you on your phone, but you won't get to know how much battery is left in this, and there's no way to check how much battery is left in this, which I personally don't think is so great. There's no buttons or flashlights or anything. There are 0 buttons on this whatsoever. No indicator light to tell you how much charge left is or anything like this, and just the overall battery just feels pretty cheap. Like, if you push this, you can almost literally feel this piece snapping off. If I push it hard enough, this piece would just crack and this piece would fall off. Like, it's really cheaply made. I don't know if you can see that or not, but just through the white you can actually see the battery, so it's just pretty cheap, thin plastic that doesn't give off a very premium feel. However, what it does is supposed to charge your phone, and it does that, which I'll get into, of course. Our only sort of indicator is right here, this little tiny LED, which you get when you are charging this device. It will just be a solid red until it's fully charged, in which case it will turn green, which I didn't see at first, and so that's good that it has that at least, but it's really tiny and very hard to notice, especially if you have this plugged in. Then you can almost not even see the little LED indicator light. So things aren't looking so good for this little power bank so far. It has incorrect Amazon listing, so you can't really rely on what color or power amount you're getting with this. It is pretty cheaply made. It feels light, and the plastic's really thin and kind of easy to break. If you were to step on this or something, it would absolutely break, compared to like an aluminum one or something like that. There aren't any buttons to check how much power is left in this. I mean, that's not really expected due to the size of this, but if you are expecting some kind of indication as to how much power is left in this, you will not get this with this battery. The micro USB charging cable is probably the highest quality thing in this bundle. It's still not great, but it does the job pretty well, and I don't know, it's a pretty short cable, so it's pretty easy to travel with in the carrying case that you do not have. However, if you would like to use your own carrying case or something and just take this little cable around, it's not difficult because it's not like a super long cable or anything. It's nice that they include a little short cable for charging this device. As for the actual device, this is a 2200 mAh battery. The Amazon listing says 2600, as I've said, so be warned. This is only 2200 mAh, so don't be fooled by the Amazon listing, which is supposed to be accurate. I was able to charge my iPhone 6 to about 94% with this, which means that it has about 500 less capacity than it says it does. However, there are charging inefficiencies and things like that, and because this is a pretty cheap plastic, energy will be lost and things like that. So you can't really expect to get the full 2200 mAh. However, I got about 1700 out of it, which really isn't terrible. I mean, it's pretty light just because it's kind of cheaply made. I prefer it to be a little heavier, but it's just pretty easy. As you can see, it kind of fits in your palm of your hand, so you can just kind of carry this around. You don't even need a carrying case. It's not necessarily a bad power bank just because of how light and portable it is. However, it's probably the cheapest made one I've ever seen, and there aren't any indicators or flashlights or anything compared to a bunch of other ones that I've used. And the Amazon listing is pretty inaccurate. This is about $13. Many other $13 ones I've seen are made of aluminum, and they have flashlights and LED indicators and all these different things, so it's really not terrible. Again, if you were to get this for a really good price or something, then it's not necessarily a bad power bank, but this is very comparable to some of the generic ones that you would see at stores or something that will break after a few uses, and I don't know, it's just not really something that's super easy to recommend because it's cheaply made, there aren't any indicators or anything, it does nothing other than charge your phone, and the Amazon listing isn't really accurate. I mean, of course, this is a power bank, so all it's meant to do is charge your phone, but I don't know, it'd just be kind of nice to see some other features as many other power banks have. So this has been my review of the Bolden Design 2200 mAh power bank. As I've said many times, I couldn't really recommend this because of all the things that I've said. However, I guess if you were to be gifted this or something, it's not terrible, but I don't know, you know my opinions on this, and anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video in particular, then a like rating is always appreciated. If you'd like to see more videos similar to this one, then you know the drill. You can go check out my channel, you can subscribe and all of that, and I do giveaways and all those kinds of things. If you are confused about something or you think I could do something better in this video, then feel free to leave a comment. I'm always taking constructive criticism, and I'll most likely reply to the comment. This has been Jordan for Jolt Reviews. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next review.